Now I'm delighted to be here with my great friend of old, Billy Maguire of Kappa in County Limerick. And today has a special significance which we're going to talk about in the turning of the seal. Billy, it's great to be here with you and thank you for having me.
You're very welcome, John, and thank you.
Now, Billy, just explain the significance of the turning of the seal, what it actually means.
Well, it's the Celtic people and goes back to Ireland and their sovereignty. And we spoke about the monks, the old Celtic monks that brought Celtic Christianity and where it all comes from and where the Irish people come from and what they believe in.
Yes.
And the harp is the covenant between God and man with all the information for his planet Earth and our civilization. But the sovereign seals, which I will show, we have shown, that is Celtic Christianity, and that's Anno Domini. You know, the harp was there and people didn't know and they were waiting for Christianity and waiting for the birth of Christ and all this, and they didn't know. But Lochar is the famous sacred site. We can go back in that. It has everything you need.
Yes.
And I should show you, these are my two hands, right? And I should show you the harp sign. Look.
Yes.
You face the sun. I'm facing you because of the camera, but I face the sun, which is 12 noon now. And if you want to go around there, John.
Yes.
And you can see two yew trees, which are very important. You know, they're
yeah, one behind you and actually one right here.
Yeah. And you can see Lochar in the distance. That's Lochar.
Now that's Lochar straight out.
Straight out. You can see Croom, Tory Hill, and then further on, that's Lochar. And it's a panorama right around to the River Shannon. And that's what's crucial for us, the River Shannon. And but you see my hands?
Yes.
Right. And those two fingers, they're the harp signs. And if you do that, look, you put your sun ship, moon ship, and you put the two together. And there you have your harp. Do you see your harp?
Oh yeah, my God, yes.
That means that you are born in the image of Christ. That's what it is. That's where Christianity
Incredible.
comes from.
Right.
And that's what it is. So everything, your intellect and your reason and your five senses, that's what's all on this. And that's what you're doing for our civilization. I said the harp is the covenant between God and man with all the information for his planet Earth and our civilization.
Yes.
And what you do then is everything you want to know. We said about the ship, the Brendan
That's right,
voyage,
yes.
that's the blueprint for the ship, right? There's that's how man was given the wheel. We can travel the world. That's the fellows, the wheel. Look, I make a circle right around, right?
Yes.
And these are the spokes, right? And that's the keel. That is the hub of the wheel. That man can travel the world. That's how you will. Building your ship. Look, there's your ship. There's your lats. There's the keel of the ship for the Atlantic Ocean. And that's how the Brendan voyage was. There's just the top of it. Everything is on that. There's the sun box and the sound box.
Yes.
You know how men learn to write, the abacus.
Yes.
Look, that's how they're. And look, there's the curved sign again. There's the crescent moon. Look.
Oh, I see now. Yes.
You see?
Yes.
Everything you want to know. How you learn to write. Latin, sundial, compass, wheel. Look. Everything you want to know. This is what the old Celtic monks were doing in all those friaries and in all those monasteries all over Europe. And that's how they brought Christianity. And that's why it was so important. We had all that information. That's why Lochar is so important. Those old friaries and abbeys, they were the universities of long ago.
Yes.
You know, people had nothing, but they had that information. And that's how they have it. And that's how we still have it today. So what I do now is what I do is I raise it to the rising sun. There
Yes.
you are. The rising sun
Yes.
to the setting sun. There's the setting sun west behind me.
So this is the turning of the seal.
Turning
This is so important.
the east to west,
Okay.
from wrong to right, from pagan to Christian to sovereign, as in the 1916 proclamation.
Yes.
And man's intellect and reason and his five senses. That's how you understand everything. Mathematics, science, how you learn to write, the compass, the wheel, latitude, longitude, everything is there telling you how to do it. And it all comes from Lochgore, which is just there, look. That's alignment. And it comes to here, there's the setting sun. Look at it, it's going across the sky at the moment.
Yes.
And there, look, they're all the different points. And look, the Devil's Bit is over there. That's 75 miles from here.
My God.
And you have the River Shannon just there.
Just at our back here.
At our back. It's important to note, and we have shown you the seal.
Yes.
You know, the seal is. This is it was there. This is Anno Domini, the seal, where everything is from Christianity, and that's where it comes from. Yes. And it should be respected, and it should tell the truth. But it is shocking to think that nobody teaches it, and nobody tells.
But I have this feeling, and John in Dublin actually agrees, because of your campaigns, because of your knowledge, and because of you speaking on different medias, including our own, people are now talking. People are now becoming very interested.
Well, they should be.
Because
your sovereignty.
The actual reactions and the attitudes that I've got over all the interviews we've done with you has been all positive. People were amazed. They didn't know about this. I didn't know about it.
There's your measuring tape, your plumb line, your straight edge.
Yes.
How men learn to weave. Look, you cross the threads. There it is there for you. There it is there. That's the golden thread.
Yes.
All those, look, that's what it is. And it's on that instrument, and they have abandoned that.
Yes,
what they have done.
I see what you mean. And just to ask you, Billy, what is then the significance for tonight at 12 midnight?
Well, tomorrow, the 21st.
Yes.
We're going back to the Irish Volunteers. We can go way back to the Fenian Brotherhood, right back to Christianity,
yes.
Right back. What man has always tried to improve his lot on planet Earth and understand planet Earth and understand where we come from.
Yes.
Earth, air, fire, and water. You know, the four elements.
Yes.
And that's what we're doing. And
that's absolutely astonishing, Billy.
That's why we're doing this, and that's what it's so important that you know that those our Celtic people had. Geometry, latitude, they had geography, I mean, without the strings, and I'll bring out those other two strings, the way I'll show you how you make a map.
A map, yes.
You put the two 5-stringed harps together.
Correct.
And where they cross.
I've seen that, yes.
And that's how those spaces became, because when you went out to sea, you were lost.
Yes.
There
was no direction.
There was no direction.
No, I understand.
This is what it's teaching you. How you look after planet Earth, his planet Earth, and our civilization.
Yes.
We have to make our own civilization here, and we have to understand all that. And that's what those monks and the old Celtic monks and friars, they were doing. And that's what they were teaching.
And I'm just reading, actually, on the seal itself, where it says GHQ, the Sovereign Seal of Dáil Éireann, Vaughans Hotel, 29 Parnell Square, Dublin, Sovereignty Dáil Éireann, and the War of Independence, the 21st of January, 1919.
That's it, John.
My goodness.
And if you want to wait there a moment, I'll bring you out the other two. They represent the two types in house.
So this is the whole significance of the turning of the seal.
Yes, that's it. That's our sovereignty. Even the Queen of England, as I said, Her Majesty, she doesn't have sovereignty. It's royalty they have.
Yes.
And royalty is man-made, like the royalty is man-made.
Yes.
The Queen doesn't have sovereignty, but she uses our sovereignty. They got into Europe on our sovereignty, and we read that letter to Boris Johnson.
We did, yes, yeah.
We've all that done for you.
Yes.
And all we're doing is giving you the information that
yes.
you can work, and you do it yourself.
But the point is, Billy, looking back on our history, the great Christian monks
yes.
did it all for us.
They did it all for us. And you go to even London. I was looking at Blackfriars Bridge, which was a huge monastery.
Yes.
People had nothing. They didn't know how to grow anything, or they didn't know anything about the sun, moon,
Yes,
stars,
I see.
or anything about this planet Earth. And this is the harp has been the one true crescent in the whole thing that's teaching them. And even from, the Arabic, and you look at the Jewish people, I mean, their flag,
Correct.
they're the harp signs. I've just shown you
They
the
have,
harp
yes.
signs.
That's true.
And you take the Arab people who don't look. There's their crescent moon.
Yes, that's
It's all
absolutely
represented
correct.
on it. Everything you want to know, turning it, and it's
The turning of the seal.
the turning
My
of the
goodness.
seed, and that's every year that the Celtic people are here. We're here. We're there. We're ready to go, but we have to. It has to be truth, knowledge, and information.
Truth, knowledge, and information.
That's it. No lies or deception or fraud or all this. People are sovereign, and that's what sovereignty is. And all those, everything that grows here, you're looking around, is sovereign. They're all part of our sovereignty
Yes.
and how we should look after it.
Okay, Billy, thank you so much indeed. And we'll talk to you very shortly again. Gorda Milam Hagat, August Slán.